Ryan Saunders was fired before the All-Star break and replaced by Coach Chris Finch, Toronto's assistant coach. Basically replaced him, and they gave him a multi-year contract, which is so rare. We normally see a guy get an interim job, somebody from the team take over. They hired their future coach during the season. How do you guys feel about
that? Strange, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bart.
No, I was just gonna say it's strange, man. You just don't see it. I mean, like T said, usually you get an interim coach, usually a guy from the staff takes over the rest of the year. What this lets you know is it's collusion. It was already in the works, bro. They already knew their coach to be. There was no doubt about who their next coach was going to be. They were just waiting on the right time to let Ryan Saunders go, waiting on the right reason, because there's no way you turn around in less than a week and you got your new coach, unless this was already in the works. I mean, I feel like a lot of guys on that team are not happy with the way that unfolded. You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of out of nowhere. Don't get me wrong. They are underachieving, but you don't do it like that, I don't think, man. I don't know what the rules are as far as that goes. Like, I guess there are no rules to that if they just got away with it like that. But it's just very strange to me to let your coach go and have a whole new coach into a multi-year deal.
So who's to blame, though? Because I blame the players for this. The players got to be mad at themselves. Yeah, because you think about it, right? That coach would never have been fired if they played a little bit, not even a little bit, a whole lot of better. Stop underachievement. Like the Timberwolves have been underachieving since Tim Thibodeau. Like, these guys haven't been the same without Jimmy. And then look, Jimmy leaves, and then look at them. Like, they're looking terrible again. Like, these guys are going to be lottery picks for the next 5 years again. Like, even with Cat, and Cat is like supposed to be this next big player, and he's not even showing them nothing. But he's looking like Devin Booker. Like, in my opinion, like, yo, they give you flashy moments, they give you like that good 50 game point, and then that's it. But they don't win. They don't win when you need them to win. Like this GM thing. So allegedly, the story goes that both the GM for the Timberwolves and the new coach that they hired, they used to be co-workers back in the days for the Rockets.
Right.
So the hiring was like, it was inevitable. He's like, oh, that's my guy. I just had Ryan just waiting just for him to do the job and just hire my guy to come in and do the job. So, like, players are complaining, but these players are not doing the job. If players play good, they won't have to worry about coach.
Yeah. That's fair, man. When you win a game, it's rare to see a coach bring Garnett back.
Yeah, they need to bring Garnett back.
Wouldn't hurt. KG might help him. I mean, the 7-win team, you could lose with anybody. What you think, Spro? You think his age had anything to respect?
With Ryan Saunders?
Yeah, he's only 34.
All right, let me start by I'll answer your question first, because then I'm gonna tell you what the real story is. First, I'm gonna tell you that Ryan Saunders being chosen as the coach is like, it's cute. It's a nice sentiment. I don't know how great of a coach he is. I'm not gonna say he's a bad coach. I'm not gonna say he's a good coach, but I'm saying he's a very cute choice when the dad used to play for the team. And it's a very easy choice, and it's a more of the same of passing along power in the hands of people that already have it. So let me start with that. So Ryan Saunders, he's young. I'm sure he'll get another job. I think he'd be a great candidate for another coaching job, whether it's in the league or in college. I'm sure that man's going to have a very long career coaching, and I wish him the best. So this is nothing of a slight to Ryan Saunders. Now, the real story here is their decision to choose a full-ass head coach in the middle of a season, which is I've never seen it in my entire career covering the NBA. I've never seen it. So that's weird. It seems weird. It seems like a fix. But I'll tell you what they're really trying to do. They're really trying to cover up, because what happens, right? You usually have a situation like where you bring in an interim coach. The interim coach is the coach for a little while, and then the interim coach, depending on how good he does, sometimes he'll get opportunities to become the head coach. But a lot of times the interim coach doesn't really get the just due. I think the T-Wolves were getting ahead of a potential shitstorm that was going to be headed their way, because the guy that would have took over as the interim head coach was a true head coaching candidate. His name was David Vanterpool. If anybody knows about David Vanterpool, they know that he was an assistant with the Golden State Warriors, with the Portland Trailblazers. He had a big hand in the development of Dame Lillard. He had a big hand in the development of CJ McCollum. He was a very successful assistant coach. Then he became the associate head coach for the Timberwolves actually in 2019. He's a good coach. He actually used to be in the front office as well. Another overlooked black head coaching candidate, if you ask me. I think that if he would have been given the job, based on the trajectory of the team, based on everyone getting healthy at the right time, they would have turned it around. They would have had a nice little finish to their season, and he would have been looking like the right guy for the head coaching job. And avoid from him being spurned then and shunned then, they decided to do it early and get ahead of the story and give who they really wanted, which is another friend of a friend situation. More of the same, ultimately. But the real story here is not Flip Saunders' son. What's his name? Ryan. The story is not Finch or whatever the heck his name is. The real story is David Vanterpool, and I'm going to make sure that this is heard, that that's the real story here. He's kind of like in an Eric Bieniemy situation in the NBA. How many times are we going to pass this guy over? He got passed over for the Orlando Magic job as well. This guy's been coaching. He's been coaching for a while. He's been interviewing for head coaching jobs for a while. He's due, and hopefully he gets a shot. But right now, it ain't it, bro. And I'm sorry. It sucks when you're in an organization where you're sitting right there and you're the guy for the job, and they just can't see it and they just want to give it to somebody else, man. And that's how it is. Hopefully it works out for you, though, brother. But that's the real story here.
Man, I didn't know. I didn't know it was that involved. Like, so you telling me another black coach getting passed over that's actually has a track record of success?
Absolutely. A lot of players vouch for him.
I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard to win with a locker room like that when you know you got a guy that should have had the job and you went and grabbed somebody outside the organization. I don't know, man. Anybody else want to speak on this? Scruff seemed to have all the details, all the facts. Anybody else got something to add?
Man, it's a blessing in disguise.
Right there.
It's a blessing in disguise not to coach the Timberwolves, man. He'd be all right. He'd probably find a better job.
He'd be all right.
He'd be all right.
Coaches get passed over every day, B.
Yeah, technically shit. And it's a sad shit. The sad honest truth, yo. But look,
yeah,
he get himself a nice, decent job somewhere else, man.